reduction in the GST rates on specified cancer drugs. You will recall that in the budget we had cut down customs duties. Now, GST rate on cancer drugs are also being brought down. It's being reduced from 12% to 5% in order to further reduce the cost of cancer treatment. Then, also decision on namkeens, extruded, expanded savory food items. GST rate on these is being reduced prospectively, not retrospectively, prospectively from 18 to 12%. On metal scrap, reverse charge mechanism on supply of metal scrap from unregistered persons to unregistered person, provided that the supplier shall take registration as and when it crosses the threshold limit. In addition, a recipient who is liable to pay under the RCM shall pay tax even if supplier is under threshold. Medical and health insurance. It will be the rate rationalization GOM headed by the Deputy Chief Minister of Bihar, but with newer members added for this limited purpose. The rate rationalization GOM under the Deputy Chief Minister of Bihar will be doing its job, but under his leadership, with newer members who have volunteered for the limited purpose of medical health insurance related GST, we have told them that they will look into this matter and come with a report by end of October, just 1.5 months' time. And the GST Council, which will meet in November, will finalize based on this report, which will come from the GOM. So why did we have to refer that to the GOM? Medical insurance related. There was good discussion, but the details of the discussion made us feel that there is more to understand and more to take a decision on. For instance, many resident welfare associations have asked, what if they do a group insurance for the residents? What happens to group insurance of companies? What happens to senior citizens? What happens to life insurance as opposed to term insurance? There are also requests already in the Commission to deal with medical health related situations, mental health related to situations, not medical, mental health related situation also was a separate agenda, but that got clubbed to this. So the insurance related matters, the Council felt, because of the various dimensions which came in, which I've just narrated to you, it might be worth a group of ministers to very quickly look into it. And by end of October, if they came in with their suggestions, the November GST meeting could take a call on that. So a new GOM, which is essentially the same GOM as rate rationalization GOM, but for this limited purpose, newer members join in, and only for this limited purpose, they will submit a report before end of October. The Council has today decided that funds given for research to state affiliated universities or universities which are which have come about with state laws, or universities which have come about with central laws, or those institutions which have obtained income tax exemption. So 3 categories. 1, universities and research centers which have been established by a law of the central government. 2, universities and research centers established by a law of the state governments, or those institutions which, as a third category, those institutions which have obtained income tax exemption, can receive research funds, both from public, which is government, and from private, and they shall not pay GST. They are exempted from paying the GST. We had discussed about the compensation cess, and it was understood, and it is clearly till March 2026 is when we can collect the compensation cess, which is the extended compensation cess. The extended compensation cess is being collected to repay the back-to-back loans which were taken and also to service the interest on it. Now, earlier also it was indicated, but even now I would indicate probably by January 2026 itself, we will be clearing the back-to-back loan and the interest, and therefore till March, which is about 2 months of compensation cess, which would be left over. But compensation cess ends by March 2026. It's always been one of the points in the council to see what are we going to do with that cess collection, which was all the while meant for compensation giving. But after that, what is it that we want to do? About that, we have been saying we will certainly discuss. So today in the council, the position on compensation cess was very clearly put up, discussed. I'm just showing you a printout, but I'm sure the message will reach you all about what exactly was the situation. So the total cess collection, actual and projected up to March 2025, is 8,66,706 crores. And compensation paid till 5th September 2024 is minus 6,64,203. Back-to-back loan repayable is minus 269,208. So interest on it is about, back-to-back loan is about 51,561, which is negative. So excess compensation to be recovered is a certain amount, and the projected surplus, which I told you will be 2 months of collection, it will be in the range of 40,000 crores. I'm not giving you the exact number, but 40,000 crores is what would be the surplus after paying back the back-to-back.